Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a Costco keto-ish grocery haul where I spent close to $400. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned. I have no excuses why I have not been on camera much. I don't really have, I just don't have the motivation to want to upload videos at this time. I've kind of just taken a hiatus. Even on my Instagram, I have not been posting much. So I do apologize. I can't say whether or not I'm going to continue to upload a bunch of videos over the next couple of weeks. However, I will be uploading a video right after this because you'll see why in a minute. But when we go over today's grocery haul, I'm going to explain why there's going to be another video following this. There might be two videos following it, actually. My name is Sarah, otherwise known as Sara Says Hi, and thank you for coming back to the channel. There's no makeup or anything on right now. I've been dealing with actually some contact dermatitis on my eyelids, which is very, very strange. I thought maybe I was allergic to my rabbit. I got her in October, and then about 4 weeks ago, my eyes just started itching and dry skin and stuff on them, so I haven't been wearing makeup or anything to avoid that. I don't think it's my rabbit, actually. I started getting my eyebrows threaded around that time, and I had gone like 3 times, I think, in that time, something like that. And I think that it's the aloe vera gel that they're putting on afterwards that, because I have eczema and my skin is very sensitive, I guess maybe it's not pure aloe vera. Maybe there's something else in there that irritated my eyeballs. Anyways, so no makeup, and yeah, I look like crap, but that's not what you're here for. You're here to see this wonderful $400 Costco grocery haul. The bulk of it is meat. So this is to last us about a little bit over a month. I want to say that my last Costco haul, I spent like close to $200 in that one, mostly meats, because what I do is I buy my meats in bulk and then I freeze them in like pairs of like 2 steaks or 2 pork chops or whatever, so that I could cook them sous vide, which if you have not heard of sous vide, one of these following videos is going to be my sous vide setup. If you don't know what sous vide is, it's basically cooking your meats in a water bath. And then after it's done cooking, it's a perfect temperature on the inside. Medium rare is usually what I like, sometimes rare. And then you sear it on a cast iron. Some people sear it out on their grill or whatever. I don't even have a grill, so I just use my cast iron, and it's perfect. And ever since I've been introduced to sous vide, I am obsessed and cook all my meats that way, preferably. But the purpose of this haul is to show you a lot of the meats that I have purchased for sous vide cooking. That's the only reason why I'm bringing that up. Anyhow, let's get on with the haul. Okay, so the first thing is some Catalina Crunch keto cereal. And I do still like to have keto cereals in the house for me, even though my disclaimer is I am not 100% keto. I do more low carb. I also practice 1 meal a day right now, and I'm trying to eat more whole foods and kind of break away from the fruits I've been eating. Basically, I've been having too much fructose, which is found in fruit, and fructose actually lowers the ghrelin, which is the hormone that helps with satiety. So I'm finding that I'm hungrier more often. So I got 2 of these, and I believe that they were like $7.99. They were $2 off, so I grabbed 2 of them. So that definitely should last me like over a month. And then we got some pasture-raised eggs. I got 2 of these, and this amount of eggs is not enough to last 4 weeks in my home, or even 6 weeks, definitely not. So I just pick up more eggs as I need them. This may only last 1.5 to 2 weeks, and I just buy more eggs as needed. I also got some Baby Bell cheeses, and there's 36 in here, and I normally would buy these from the grocery outlet, but I believe the grocery outlet will charge like $4 for like the little 6-pack. So this was a better deal. I think this was, I want to say this was $12, something like that. Next, I have some pork chorizo, and there's 4 little logs here, 3 pounds total. So what I'll do is, I don't believe these are individually wrapped. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna open it up and find out. And if they are not, then I am going to vacuum seal them individually and put them in my freezer. Next, we have my wonderful manchego cheese. I know I've talked about this before in my other keto hauls. My favorite cheese, 1628, and this is a little bit over 1.5 pounds. I don't know if this will last me a month. I've been kind of snacking on a bit too much cheese. We'll see. Next, I picked up the Kerrygold butter. Always got to have enough butter, especially with the amount of steaks that I cook. I really like to sear my steaks in a cast iron pan with butter. So we go through a lot of butter. This may not last us a month, but I do have some more butter still left in my fridge, so we'll see. I think this also was like $10. And then some Philadelphia cream cheese. This is the first time I've actually bought a box of it. And this was 6 packs and it was $8. Normally I would be like, ooh, that's expensive, but for some reason the cream cheese has been very expensive lately. Even at the grocery outlet, I think I paid $2.80 last week for one. So I figured I would just pick up a box of it, use it for jalapeno poppers, like keto style. I love them. I picked up the egg witches. I love these egg witches. There's only 8 in a pack, and this was almost $14. So it's very pricey, but it's kind of nice to have like the turkey sausage. I normally don't have like turkey sausages laying around, so it was just nice to have that on hand. Next, I got my Green Ridge beef sticks. These are my favorite. They're a must-have every time I go to Costco. Also expensive. I think these are $13. And then sometimes I found that I actually didn't get through these fast enough. So I end up putting like 1 package, because there's 3 in here. There's 3 packages and they come with 4 in each one. And I usually put 1 in the freezer and then manage to eat the other 2 throughout the month. So we'll see if this lasts a month. I picked up this Canadian bacon. Figured this would be good with eggs. If I wanted to make my own little egg witches, it'd be nice to have a slice of Canadian bacon in it. I have never tried this brand before, but there's 2 packages. I could freeze one if I want, which I may do. We'll see. Then I got some Alaskan salmon burgers, and it comes with 12 burgers. This is great just to like throw in the air fryer. Just, you know, just switch it up so I just don't have beef and chicken all the time, or pork. I picked up this Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken base, just because I always use so much chicken broth in my cookings, in my recipes. So this was $7.99. And I'm not sure if you can just like drink it as a broth. I've never tried that before. We'll see. I may try it because I do drink a lot of bone broth, but I know this is not bone broth, but you know, just to have some chicken broth. Now we're getting to the big boys. So the first one here, and this is my first time ever buying like big whole pieces of meat. Usually I buy my steaks already sliced, just like you do, I'm sure. As I've become more obsessed with sous vide, a lot of people will buy the whole meats to save their money and slice it themselves. So here we have a pork loin, and this will be made into pork chops. And this was $1.99 a pound, and it is a little bit over 10 pounds, and the price is $20.28. I'm not actually sure how many pork chops this will make, because I do plan on cutting them about 1.5 to 2 inches. That's the ideal thickness for sous vide cooking. Although you can cook it, you know, smaller thicknesses. That's just ideal, and that's what I've been following since I started sous vide cooking. Okay, next we have, so this is a whole beef ribeye. It's boneless ribeye, and this is a big bad boy. Very expensive, $172.39. This is a little bit over 15 pounds of ribeyes, and it is $10.89 per pound. The whole reason why I decided to purchase a whole ribeye was When I looked at the already sliced ribeyes, I actually saved myself $1 per pound by buying it whole. Of course, you know, you're forking out a lot of money, but I think when I picked up my first package, it was 4 ribeyes for $42. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right about there. So that right there would have been $42. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many ribeye steaks I get out of this. We'll go to the boring chicken next, because you know, chicken is boring. We got some chicken thighs. This was the cheapest, of course, at $10.78 total price. This is 99 cents per pound, and it's almost 11 pounds. So boneless chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. They're my favorite. They're fatty. They're delicious. So these are already like in individual packages. It looks like there's maybe 2 per package. So I will not be having to put them through my vacuum sealer. I will just go ahead and toss them in the freezer like so. Next we have the wonderful, wonderful picanha. So I have been dying to try picanha. When I got obsessed with watching Sous Vide Everything's channel, Guga, that's the name of the guy that owns the channel, he's always talking about picanha steaks. And it's hard to walk into a US market and get picanha. This is a steak that is eaten in Brazil, and most grocery stores are not going to have this. So I was surprised that Costco had it. You would have to go to a meat market otherwise to get it. And basically, so they call it beef loin top sirloin cap, which is picanha. And it's actually a lot cheaper. Look at this, $6.99 a pound versus the ribeye that was $10.99 a pound or $10.89 a pound. So quite a bit cheaper. If I really like picanha, I'll probably end up just buying them like this because it's way cheaper, you know, a couple dollars cheaper. And I'm hoping that they're as good as Guga says. So I'm really excited about that. So that is the $400 Costco grocery haul. And of course, it's because it's all the meat. The meat was super expensive, but I think this amount of meat here, will probably last a little bit closer to the 6 weeks mark. I won't have to buy any meats for my weekly grocery run. Yeah, so that is the $400 grocery haul at Costco. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, I am going to show my sous vide setup, and then I might have another video where I'm showing like how I actually sliced these into steaks, so you can see that. And then, you know, I'll show you how I vacuum seal it, and then they go in the freezer, and then I just pull them out the day before I plan to cook them. Sous vide, you can just like throw them straight from the freezer into a sous vide water bath. I haven't yet to try that. It takes a little bit longer because it's frozen, and usually I want, like when I come home from work, I want to eat within like 2 hours. So I prefer just to like thaw it out the night before, but you can cook it frozen, whatever. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.